All right, so Lakers fans, we got a little bit of a problem, man. Right now, we're sitting at number 9 in the Western Conference. We currently still have Darvin Ham as head coach. We're 9 games out of first place. Our city rival, Clippers, is half a game out of first place. Rob Pelinka still running the show, calling the shots. Listen, man, I'm going to fix all that for you. All you got to do is listen to me because I am credible. I'm always right. I haven't been wrong on this channel yet.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
Boy, if you don't get... I mean, we're going to disregard that. I wasn't all the way wrong, but I mean, you get the point. I'm credible, man. I have solutions to the problem. Rob Pelinka, this is how you fix the Lakers. First, you start with this. Coach Darvin Ham. I'm not really going down the man. It takes a lot to be a head coach in NBA. I know it's difficult, especially when you coach in the Western Conference. But come on, man. When you got your star player, who, by the way, has a player option next year, tweeting hourglasses, like, I mean, hey, man, the writing's on the wall, dude. I mean, you got a bad stretch of games. You got Denver coming up next. You got some very tough key opponents about to pop up on your schedule. You lose 3 games in a row, man. You ought to just pack your bags, bro. I'm just being real with you, man. And really, I think step number 1, in order for us to actually start to get back to being contenders, we actually have to make a move at head coach. Of course, if I get rid of Darvin Ham, I got to replace him with somebody. So who am I going to get? So currently you got Mike Budenholzer out there. Of course, I don't know why this guy been blackballed, but you still got Mark Jackson out there, who has historically been able to turn around teams. He turned around the Golden State Warriors. I'm saying teams like plural. I think he only had that one opportunity, but he could turn around this roster. Of course, you got to make some changes, which I'll talk about later in the video, but you need somebody that's going to command the locker room, that's going to command the respect from the players. You know, you got guys rolling their eyes at what Darvin Ham is drawing up on the clipboard at timeouts. That's a problem. That is an issue. You need somebody that's going to come in and demand respect. The only way a player is going to follow the coach is if they know what they're talking about, if they have credibility. Darvin Ham, up to this point, I don't know how he got that job, to be honest with you. I know he's a former player. LeBron James loved playing for former players, hence, you know, Ty Lue. But, man, as far as the Lakers go, man, I mean, outside of Frank Vogel, the only coaches that led us to championships is Paul Westhead, Pat Riley, and Phil Jackson. Paul Westhead, he was stubborn. Magic Johnson didn't really care for him, but he got us a ring. You know, Pat Riley's legendary. He's still doing great things to this day as a front office executive. And one of the all-time great executives in basketball history, head coaches in history. You know, Heat coacher, it's because of Pat Riley. You know, then you got Phil Jackson, the Zen master. One of the most winningest coaches, really the winningest coach in basketball history. We need somebody like that, man. We need somebody that's going to take accountability of the team, take control, and lead them to victory, man. Actually have a good scheme. So, Mike Budenholzer, man, I think he was kind of kicked out a little bit too soon. Of course, he did have a talented team with Giannis and, you know, Chris Middleton. You know, the Bucks actually had a solid roster. They was number 1 in the East, but of course, you had to make a change. I think you put Mike Budenholzer with LeBron James. I think we're in a better spot than we are with Darvin Ham. And that's no disrespect. It's time to go, though, Darv. It's time to go. I appreciate the in-season tournament. I appreciate the Western Conference appearance that we just so happened to make it because we was in the play-in. But, you know, we took a tough route to get to that Western Conference Finals. I appreciate that. But, I mean, is that Darvin Ham or is that LeBron James? I mean, let's be real with that. I'm just being real here, just talking like a fan, you know. So step number 1, man, make a coaching change. In life, you got to do tough things. All right, so on to the next one. We need some shooting, man. And let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and look at this roster, bro. Let's look at this roster. So you got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, which D'Angelo Russell, he's been playing great, bro. He's been scoring pretty efficiently, been getting his assist numbers back up. I mean, he's never lost his ability to pass the rock. But as a point guard, the floor opens up whenever you start knocking down shots. So I'm happy D'Lo actually found his shot. Of course, now at this point, man, his trade potential's through the roof. Do you make the move? I don't know, man. It's kind of tough to get a guy like D'Lo through the door. All right, man. So you got Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, man, as of late, man, Austin Reeves, man, he's been playing outstanding. He had a really, really big game against the Boston Celtics that led us to a win. He had 35 points, I believe. I can't remember the exact final count, man, but he's been playing great. Back to the roster, Gabe Vincent has been a disappointment. Jarrett Vanderbilt has been a disappointment. Taurean Prince, he has his moments. Overall, been a disappointment. Christian Wood, Cam Reddish, Matt. I mean, you get the point, man. We got a lot of money tied up between Anthony Davis and LeBron James. And as you see, man, Anthony Davis, man, he's on contract till the 2027-2028 season, and he actually has an early player termination option at the end of 2024-2025. So, I mean, what do? You got to figure out which routes you're going in. You think you competing? Do you think you competing right now? That's tough to say because, like I said, man, the Clippers, our in-city rival, man, they're going crazy right now, man. They're half a game out of first place. I did not call that months ago, man. I did not call that at all, man. But I really don't see many teams that could take down the Clippers, honestly. So what do we do as Lakers fans? What do I do as Rob Pelinka? Because I'm Rob Pelinka right now. But let's say it. I'm Rob Pelinka. I'm moving LeBron and AD. I mean, I'm being real with you, man. I'm moving LeBron AD. I'm getting some trade assets. Getting some draft picks. You know, I'm getting something, man, because LeBron is leaving. He's leaving. He has a player option for 2024-25. Next year, he has a player option. AD has a player option. I'm not losing you guys for nothing. I'm getting rid of you. Who giving me the most for a 21-year vet that's still at the top of his game? He's playing great. He's playing fantastic. Probably his most efficient season yet, to be honest with you, bro. AD playing out of his mind like the AD of old. He's not staying without LeBron James. Let me move these dudes. I don't really have a lot of contracts tied up until 2025, 2026, you know. I like Austin Reeves. I'll keep Austin Reeves. But, man, I mean, make a trade? Nah, I can't do that. Can't do that. We got to win now. All right, now what do I do? So, got the trade deadline coming up. You got people talking about DeJounte Murray. You got people talking about Zach LaVine. I'm not getting any one of those dudes. Give me Malik Beasley. I'm calling JJ Redick up. Hey, JJ Redick, man, I love your podcast, man. I'm an avid listener, but hey, man, I need you. I need some shooting, man. I need a shooter. Juwan Howard, I know you at Michigan, man. What's happening? You want to come? You want to be part-time? What's happening, Juwan Howard? Give me somebody. Give me Craig Hodges. Give me Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Give me Joe Johnson. I need a shooter. Melo, what's happening? I need somebody that could hang out in the corner and make some three-pointers, some open three-pointers, man. I need that. I need defense. Cam Reddish, man, he's kind of hit or miss with the defense. I like him sometimes on defense, man. He's a long player. You cannot teach length. But, man, we pretty rough, man. Vanderbilt, whenever we first got him, man, Vanderbilt was wreaking havoc, man. And nowadays, man, he's just quiet. We got a lot of problems, man. Defense, shooting, coaching. Of course, man, if you make it to the playoffs at this point, you're a play-in team. You are. You got Dallas. I think Dallas is sitting at number 8. You got New Orleans Pelicans at number 7. So, I mean, between those spots, you're a play-in squad. And let's just say you get in as an 8th seed. You got to play the Clippers, Minnesota, or OKC Thunder. Number 4 is the Denver Nuggets. That just shows how tough things are in the West, man. I don't want to see Denver. I don't want to see OKC. I don't want to see Minnesota. I don't want to see the freaking Clippers. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them, man.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I don't want to see them, man.
Boy, ain't no way,
Lord.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Oh, no.
God damn.
Oh, I don't want to see them, man. I don't want to see him, bro, but we might. We might have to see him. And if we see the Clippers, man, we get steamrolled. We probably getting swept. So, as a Lakers fan, man, what do I do? First, I'm starting with a head coaching change. Maybe this coach could turn this roster around, man. I mean, look. I mean, we actually got some pieces. Austin Reeves, man, you got to figure out what you're going to do with him, man. You can't keep on putting him in and out the starting lineup. Is he a starter or not? I think a new head coach will actually be able to determine that. Mike Budenholzer, maybe? I don't know. You know, Gabe Vincent, man, he got hot in the playoffs last year. Ever since, man, he's been kind of off. But Jared Vanderbilt, I need for him to come back and be aggressive on defense. As you see, we got this dude tied up for a long time, all the way till the 2027-2028 season. We're paying him a good bit of money. You know, it's low on the front end, but as you know, the contract actually gets bigger the more he plays. But I mean, man, we're really in a bad spot, man, and we don't really have a future in sight. We do not have a pick, a legit #1 overall. Well, I'm saying #1 overall, first round pick until, I mean, we're talking about like 2028 at this point, man. So we don't have a future. LeBron James has a player option. I don't think he's just gonna walk without trying to force like a, you know, like a trade or something like that. You know, a sign and trade maybe. I don't think he's gonna do that, because with signing trades, man, that's just players being generous. But you know, like, why would I get an asset traded from the team that I want to go to? If I'm a player, I'm not negotiating that. I want to go to the best team I could possibly play on. So, I mean, whenever LeBron James made that tweet, man, with the hourglass, man, that meant something, bro. And Rob Pelinka, dude, you got to be proactive about it, man, because let's be real, man. Let me be candid with you. We haven't been good, bro. We haven't been good ever since LeBron James and AD been on the team, man. The only time we've been good was the bubble year. Other than that, man, we got knocked out in the first round. The first year LeBron James was with us, we missed the playoffs. You know, so missed the playoffs, bubble, first round exit, missed the playoffs. You know, then we made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals just to get swept. So, I mean, you know, out of 5 seasons, 1 championship, is that a successful run? I'm not 100% sure, man. But all I know is this, man. I can fix the Lakers, I think. And I haven't been right all the time, but I haven't been wrong all the time. So, anyway, man, I appreciate you watching this video, man. I don't know, man. Looking at this, I thought I could fix them, man. But this is going to take a lot. The only way you could fix this is by trading LeBron James and AD. And will any person in their right mind do that? I don't think so, man, because you're not getting that much for D'Lo. You know, you might get like another player that's a direct replacement to D'Lo, but you're not getting a whole bunch of first round draft picks for D'Lo. You know, for Austin Reeves, you're not getting a big package behind Austin Reeves. Outside of LeBron James and AD, man, I don't see none of these dudes pulling in anything of value. And with that being said, we in trouble, man, because the Clippers are here. The Clippers are here. Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're here. OKC Thunder, they're here. They are here. The Denver Nuggets is still the reigning champions, and they will turn it up in the playoffs. You still got the New Orleans Pelicans. They could surprise you in the playoffs. I don't know, man. It's very, very top heavy. You know, Dallas Mavericks, I love Luka, I love Kyrie. I think those two, they could make something work in the playoffs. You know, it's just, man, with all of those teams, man, I don't see the Lakers being competitive with any of the teams within 1 and 8. I don't see the Lakers being competitive in the series against some dudes. So at this point, man, when do you call it quits? When do you just say, hey, man, we got to make something change? We're going to see, man. We still got to play the Denver Nuggets. Maybe this might come out the same day they play the Nuggets, and I don't know, we might lose. If we win, I'll be very surprised, man, but we most likely going to lose, man. And I think after that, man, people going to be looking around, man. They're going to be looking around, making some changes. First, you got to get Darvin Ham out of there. You got to start there, bro. It all starts with him. You got to be able to make adjustments. You got to have leadership of the locker room. You can't have people doubting you, man. When you're leading men, you can't have any doubts. So anyway, man, that wraps up this video, man. Go ahead and check out one of these other videos, man. They both might be about James Harden or Clippers, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to put here, bro. But anyway, love you. Peace.